Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video. Is Michael going to prison or will he die on General Hospital? We're heading into the home stretch, General Hospital fans. The holidays arrive this week and New Year's is around the corner, which should result in some pretty big cliffhangers as we head into 2025. And given what a depressing year overall it's been in Port Charles, I would hope we get some joy and happiness, but I'm just preparing myself for another shocking death. As General Hospital recasts Emma, Brooklyn Ray Silzer sends a heartfelt message to her Port Charles family. The nanny cam fallout. Drew pretty much got his ass handed to him by most of his family, and rightly so. Yet he still couldn't do the one decent thing he needed to and stay the hell away from Willow. He even stalked her to a charity event to talk to her. Drew has just become a downright creep at this point. Yet somehow, Willow still feels for him and invited him and Scout to Nina's for a Christmas Eve celebration. Girl, that's the last thing that needs to get back to Michael. If you don't want a nasty legal battle, as Nina has warned you could be coming, don't give Michael a reason to give you one. I at least have to give props to Willow for standing up to Carly when she tried to stop her and Nina from leaving the gatehouse with the kids. Bravo to her for telling Carly whatever happens. She does not get a say in it. Willow finally stood up for herself. Michael also did the decent thing and let Willow take the kids to Nina's, even though Carly had to tell him it was the wrong move. Though later, even Jason told Carly to basically butt out of Michael's life. More, Laura Wright's son turns 24. Once again, Ava was oddly the voice of reason with Nina, advising her to tell Willow about her and Drew. Ava even pointed out Willow would understand if she heard it from her, and that their office romps began long before Drew moved in on Willow. Plus, if Nina really thought about it, this would be a way to drive her away from Drew. Though perhaps she's afraid it will send her back to Michael. I really expected Nina's big, happy, messy family Christmas to be cringeworthy. What with Drew there? But Ava and Nina stole the whole episode. Their comic banter was just what was needed. From Ava telling Nina to pull herself together and that she didn't need a drink to her pointing out that Nina couldn't set fire to Drew with her eyes. It was just what was needed to lighten up the yuckfest between Drew and Willow. Nina, almost jumping for joy that Curtis was her new boss, and Ava dragging her away so Drew and Willow couldn't pick up on her glee was also a great scene. Curtis and Michael managed to steal Aurora from Drew and install Curtis as CEO for 5 years. I don't care what Curtis said about the legalities of what they did in response to Drew bringing up taking this to the SEC. What they did seems illegal to me, but I'm no business law expert. They purposefully tanked the stocks, costing shareholders money, knowing Michael could buy the stocks on the cheap and then take over the company. Fraud and theft, plain and simple, as I see it. In the end, Michael leaked the report and bought the stocks so he could be the one going back to jail, not Curtis. Is this how Michael exits? Illegal or not, it was satisfying watching Curtis wipe the smug look off Drew's face when he realized what he'd done. Drew even tried to play dumb, as if he didn't know what Curtis was referring to regarding giving Michael the CEO job. Nice try, Drew, but you've been caught lying and cheating, again. Curtis telling him they weren't friends, given what he did, and handing him his nameplate off the door was an excellent way to send him packing. More, Kelly Monaco responds to tweet from a fan. Cam's return was brief but welcome. His reunion with his family was nice, especially when he asked Aiden about Tobias and let his mom know he's taking it slow with Gretchen, who is a musician as well. It is the perfect setup to possibly bring Cam and Gretchen back to Port Charles and PCU at some point. Then they can join Gio in the music program, though Cam is on a sports scholarship. Hey, majors can change. Of course, Cam's run-in with Joss and learning about Dex was a downer. It was not a happy reunion for sure. On top of that, Joss met Cam's new girlfriend and learned that they were off to spend Christmas in Key West. Yeah, the beach, where Dex suggested he and Joss go over the holidays. Carly's daughter got a bit of closure thanks to Christmas magic, and saw Dex, in his dress blues, for a brief moment standing in Rice Plaza. Is that it for Dex? Will he get a funeral? While he has Joss and friends, his family seems not to know where he is or even that he's died. Last week, I noted that I was beginning to believe the fan theory that Brooklyn is Gio's birth mom. This week, it was as if they were beating us over the head with the idea. Previously, we had Lois acting suspiciously when people asked questions about Gio's family, even trying to get him to go back to Bensonhurst. Once, while in bed with Chase, Brooke Lynn seemed unsettled when he mentioned that he was looking forward to experiencing all the pregnancy firsts with her. This week, Brooke Lynn lamented to Maxie that despite the amount of trying she and Chase had been giving it, she still wasn't pregnant and worried something was wrong. Then there was Gio telling Brooke Lynn she sounded just like his mom when she pushed him to go out and have fun with his friends instead of helping her wrap gifts. Yeah, that last one was not at all subtle. Add in Lulu and Brooke Lynn's reunion, and Brooke Lynn saying the past was the past. Well, what if she did have Don's baby, but put it up for adoption, only for Lois to make sure it stayed close to the family? A New Year's showdown. Here we go again. Just when you thought it might be smooth sailing for Sasha, aside from, carrying Michael's baby in secret, Sidwell rears his ugly head. Even worse, Sidwell overheard Sasha in church talking about her baby, asking God to keep it safe. Inner voice, Lord. Meanwhile, Anna spent Christmas with the Scorpio clan and promised them a big surprise, which is how the week ended. While I was glad to see Cody and Sasha join the festivities, it seemed apparent that the surprise was going to be Robert and perhaps Holly coming home for Christmas. That, of course, could set up a big New Year's showdown with Sidwell. Will he kidnap Sasha again? Will her pregnancy be exposed? Could this be how Michael goes out, dying to protect Sasha and his baby? We'll have to wait until next week and probably 2025 to find out. Of course, there are other ways Michael could exit Port Charles. Tracy's words to Jason were unexpected, but oh so Tracy and hilarious. I don't like you, but at least you are who you say you are, and I prefer you over your sham brother. Tracy actually acknowledged that Jason had proven himself to be a proper member of the family. Wow. And Jason seemed to make peace that he is a Quartermain. Tracy did step in it with Sasha again, chastising her for not preparing the eggs she ordered for Lulu correctly. Tracy was brought up to speed that it was the anniversary of Liam's death, and she and Sasha had hashed things out. Good for Sasha for standing her ground and telling Tracy she would not tolerate being disrespected. More. Celebrating Steve Burton's General Hospital anniversary. That's all for my thoughts, opinions, and predictions. As always, join the discussion in the comments below. As 2024 heads for the exit, check out our newly expanded photo gallery of the year's best and worst on General Hospital and all the soaps.